we're with Stephanie. This is Charlotte's mom, and we did her frenectomy release a week and a half ago. But we're going to talk about what the symptoms were and what your experiences were first, like at the hospital. How did nursing go? How did anybody, look? Did you ask for help?
Okay. So initially, when Charlotte was born, we didn't notice anything different. She latched pretty easily right away. But then in the next 24 hours, she ended up losing weight, and nursing seemed to be a little bit difficult. She was popping on and off, and I could tell there was quite a bit of air that she was sucking in because she wasn't able to seal around the nipple. So she was losing weight, and that alarmed everybody, but no one had asked me about her, had even mentioned anything about a lip or a tongue tie, just because she had nursed so easily at the get-go. So that was not even something that came up, unfortunately. The only reason I knew about it is because my older daughter came here for her 1-year visit, and said that she had a lip tie, and that if I was going to have more children, that they would most likely also have a lip tie. So at that point, between once we got home from the hospital, between the gap around my nipple and then she was just sucking in so much air and not able to control the flow of the milk. It made it nursing just very difficult, and then just popping on and off, and then one side did hurt more than another side. So it didn't feel like it was supposed to feel, so that's when I reached out to Dr. Jessie to see just if there was something going on that maybe pediatrician didn't see, that the nurse at the hospital didn't see. And sure enough, lip and tongue tie. And so at that point, scheduled for the release, and since the release that first day, I could just tell she was already kind of trying to figure out the movement in her mouth and just moving her tongue way more than she was doing before. And it took a couple of tries for her to figure it out, and eventually the latch was almost like what I had seen in nursing videos and breastfeeding videos and how it was supposed to look. And I mean, she was covering the entire areola. She was going slower because she could control the pace a little bit better. She was opening her mouth wider and just taking her time. And it became more enjoyable almost immediately. And we've been doing the exercises ever since, and it's been going really good. And now she's even taking her pacifier, and before she wasn't able to take it, she was just gagging on it because her tongue, I think, was just not working the pacifier correctly. So it's going much better all around.
That's awesome. And breastfeeding, even to this point, is
fantastic. I mean, every day it just feels more relaxed. I'm more relaxed with her. Whereas the first time around with my older daughter, it was just a struggle the whole first year. It really just didn't ever feel like a fun thing, like an enjoyable thing. And now, I mean, she's only 2 months old, and it's just like, oh, I could do this all day, every day. And it just makes my life so much easier.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you very much for your feedback.
Absolutely.